17th place. Keep it up, Amy. Citric, Fanmaker, and Neo Texum are currently leading the pack, showcasing some impressive driving skills as they navigate the course. It's still early in the race, but these three are definitely setting an exciting pace. Citric and Fanmaker are neck and neck for the lead. 81,792 has jumped to third place, passing Laserlost. In turn, Laserlost has moved up to fourth, overtaking Neo Texum. Speed Ensure and Bucksize Row are having a tight race for 8th place, with Speed Ensure's Nissan 350Z GT 300 and Bucksize Row's C Cupra GT. Electric Mary and Nukembakam have climbed to 11th position by passing TGX Midnight. Additionally, TGX Midnight and Okyoki 3 are currently fighting for 12th place, with TGX Midnight in a Gillet Vertigo and Okyoki 3 in an Aston Martin DBRS 9. Okyoki 3 from Team COD has made a remarkable ascent, overtaking 28 cars to grab the top spot from Citric. The battle for first place is heating up between Okyoki 3 in an Aston Martin DBRS 9 and Citric in a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Okyoki 3 is struggling and has dropped back to 29p. Neo Texum has advanced to 5p, surpassing Laserlost. Electric Mary and Nukembakam have progressed to 10p, overtaking NYST 149. Neo Texum and Laserlost are locked in a tussle for 5th place. Over an 8th, Speed Ensure and Bucksize Row are going at it in a close battle. Meanwhile, Bobardo has made a move up to 12th after overtaking 10K Manine 704. The battle for 8th place is intense between Speed Ensure in the Nissan 350Z GT 300 and Bucksize Row in the C Cupra GT. Meanwhile, Hogged03 from Team Nafgum Kings has made a strong move up to 15th position, overtaking Einfricknergerus. Currently, Hogged03 and Einfricknergerus are engaged in a close battle for 15th place, with Hogged03 driving a Gillet Vertigo and Einfricknergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc. Hogged03 has advanced to 15p, surpassing Einfricknergerus. Shinigami and Neo Texum continue their duel for 4th position, with 13 Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Neo Texum in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Meanwhile, Speed Ensure and Bucksize Row are locked in a battle for 8th place, with Speed Ensure in the Nissan 350Z GT 300 and Bucksize Row in the C Cupra GT. Citric and Fanmaker are neck and neck for the top spot. Over in 5th place, 13 Shinigami and Laserlost are in a heated battle. And further down the pack, Speed Ensure and Bucksize Row are fighting for 8th position. Speed Ensure's Nissan 350Z GT 300 and Bucksize Row's C Cupra GT are engaging in a fierce battle for the 8th position. It's an exciting duel to watch. Sixer has advanced to 16th place, surpassing Einfurtnergerus. Additionally, Dovdad and Rizaldi-Adhar have made progress to 26th place, overtaking Zidiel and Sarayan Bot. Sidriq and Fafamaker are battling it out for the top spot. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 are locked in an intense battle for 5th place. Cayman 704 in the Aston Martin DBRS 9 is fighting hard against TGX Midnight in the Jalay Vertigo for the 13th position. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 are battling it out for 5th position. Meanwhile, Hogged 03 and TGX Midnight are locked in a tight battle for 14th place. Sixer has advanced to 15th place, surpassing Hogged 03. This has sparked a tense battle between the two. Meanwhile, Hogged 03 and Einfurtnergerus are in a close duel for 16th place. Einfurtnergerus and Hogged 03 are fiercely contesting the 16th position. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple has made significant progress, now in 20th place after overtaking Dring 1 and Super Lacroix. Sidriq and Fafamaker are in an intense battle for 1st place. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 are in an intense battle for 5p. Keep your eyes on this nail-biting showdown. Cayman 704 overtakes Bobardo, moving up to 12th place. In the battle for 16th position, Hogged 03 and Einfurtnergerus go head-to-head. Deplorableeple advances to 20th place, overtaking Dring 1 and Super Lacroix. Sidriq and Fafamaker are fighting for the top spot, while Romance and Deplorableeple are engaged in a battle at the back of the pack in positions 19 and 20. Romance is in a Nissan 350Z GT300, and Deplorableeple is driving an Aston Martin DBRS 9. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 are fiercely contesting the 5th position. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 from Team COD is making significant progress, reducing the gap to Niag and VD39 by 2.0. Shinigami has surged to 4th place, passing Neo-Texan. Meanwhile, Neo-Texan and Laserlost are locked in a battle for 5th position. 13 Shinigami and Laserlost are neck and neck for 5p, with 13 Shinigami in a Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Also, MD162 and Amy are in a tight battle for 18p, with MD162 in a Jaguar XKR GT3 and Amy in an Aston Martin DBR S9. Toe Gordon has moved up to 22p, overtaking Kamikaze 38. Kamikaze 38 has moved up to 23p, overtaking Luke Runs. Luke Runs has moved up to 24p, overtaking Duff Dad and Rizaldi Adhar. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 are locked in a fierce battle for 5th place. Thirteen Shinigami and Laserlost are locked in a fierce battle for 5th place. 13 Shinigami is piloting a Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Luke is leading the pack, while Duff Dad and Rizaldi Adhar are engaged in a battle for 24th place. Einfach Nergerus is now in 16th place, successfully overtaking Hugged 03. The battle for 16th place continues between Einfach Nergerus in the Dodge Viper GT2cc and Hugged 03 in the Gillet Vertigo. OK, Okyoki 3 is closing in on Niaib and VD39, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. Thirteen Shinigami and Laserlost are currently locked in a heated battle for 5th place. 13 Shinigami is behind the wheel of a Panos Abruzzi GT2, while Laserlost is steering a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. 13 Shinigami and Laserlost are locked in a tight battle for the 5th position. 13 Shinigami is behind the wheel of a Panos Abruzzi GT2, while Laserlost is commanding a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. The Seat Cupra GT driven by Bucks Isro is in a tight tussle with the Nissan 350Z GT300 of Electric Mary and Nukambakan for the 9th position. MD162's Jaguar XKR GT3, Amy's Jaguar XKR GT3, and Deplorably People's Aston Martin DBR S9 are locked in a battle for the 18th position. Additionally, Romans in the Nissan 350Z GT300, Drin 1, and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Viper GT2cc are fiercely contesting for the 20th spot. Marx and Meyer are neck and neck in the battle for 7th position, with their Ferrari F430 GTC and Nissan 350Z GT300 respectively. Meanwhile, Bobardo has made a move to 11th place by overtaking MYST 149. The competition is heating up. Buxizero from Team Quark Express is fighting it out with Electric Mary and Nukembakken for the 9th position. Buxizero is in a Seat Cupra GT, while Electric Mary and Nukembakken are both piloting Nissan 350Z GT300 cars. Bobardo has overtaken Electric Mary and Nukembakken, advancing to 10th place. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix have also made progress, moving up to 20th place by passing Romans. They are now engaged in a tight battle for the 20th position. Buxizero and Bobardo are in a heated tussle for the 9th position. Buxizero is piloting a Seat Cupra GT while Bobardo is maneuvering an Aston Martin DBR S9. Bobardo has made a strong move, advancing to 9th by overtaking Buxizero. Speed and Sheer in the Nissan 350Z GT300, Marx and Meyer in the Ferrari F430 GTC, and Buxizero in the Seat Cupra GT are locked in a close battle for position 7 and 10 respectively. It's great to see such tight competition in the middle of the pack. Shinigami and Laserlost are having a close fight for 5th place, with 13 Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Meanwhile, Speed and Sheer has made a significant move to 7th place, passing Marx and Meyer. Over in 10th place, Buxizero and MYST 149 are engaged in their own battle, with Buxizero in the Seat Cupra GT and MYST 149 in the Spiker C8 Spider GT2, R. Romans has made a strong move, overtaking 4 cars and securing the 16th position. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are also on the move, overtaking 4 cars each to take 17th place. Tolgorgan is following suit, overtaking 4 cars as well, now in 18th position. Hey Shipperman, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you back for some epic AI race car action. Let's rev up those engines and enjoy the show. Racing car fire. Deplorableeple is closing in on Niaib and VD39, reducing the gap by 12.1. TGX Midnight is narrowing the distance to MYST 149 by 2.0. Zidiel and Surayanbot have advanced to 21p, overtaking 10K Manin 704. $81,792 has surged to the lead, passing for Fanmaker. Meanwhile, Speed and Sheer has made gains, overtaking Marx and Meyer to reach 7th place. Also, Electric Mary and Nukembakken have advanced to 9th place, overtaking Buxizero. Speed and Sheer has surged ahead, overtaking 4 cars to claim the lead. Marx and Meyer are on the move too, overtaking 5 cars to secure 2nd place. Electric Mary and Nukembakken are also making significant progress, overtaking 5 cars to take 4th position. TGX Midnight has taken 8p from FifaMaker, while Hugged03 also made a move to 10p by parsing 81,792. Now Hugged03 and 81,792 are in a fierce battle for the 10th position. Luke is making a great move, closing the gap by 8.5 seconds to Zivial and Surianbot. Meanwhile, MD162 and Amy have advanced to 11th place, overtaking AITY 1792, and Tolgorgon has also progressed to 15th place after passing Laserlost. Luke Runs is making moves, climbing up to 25p by overtaking Zivial and Surianbot. Buxizero in the Seat Cupra GT is fighting off MYST 149 in the Spiker C8 Spider GT2, are for 6th place. Tolgorgon in the Ferrari F430 GTC and Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 from Team Vanguard are locked in a battle for 15th place. Zivial and Surianbot are chasing down Luke Runs for the 25th position, driving a Cadillac CTSV and Aston Martin DBRS9 respectively. TGX Midnight is now in 3p after overtaking 5 cars, while FifaMaker has moved up to 4p with their rapid overtakes. Hugged03 is also making significant progress, overtaking 5 cars to secure 5p. Sixer is making impressive progress, overtaking 5 cars to secure the 15th position. Einfachnergerus is also on the move, parsing 5 cars to take 16th place. On the other hand, Tolgorgon is facing challenges, dropping back 6 positions to 21st place. Zivial and Surianbot are making a strong move, closing the gap to Tolgorgon by 37.1. There's a tight battle between TGX Midnight and FifaMaker for 3p. Laserlost has made a significant climb to 9p, overtaking Obelixamarx and Meyer. Niab and VD39 have advanced to 19th place, surpassing Romans. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple, Drin1, and Super Lacroix are locked in a tight contest for 21st position, showcasing the capabilities of their respective cars, Aston Martin DBRS9 and Dodge Viper GT2cc. $81,792 has made a strong move up to 4th place, overtaking 13 Shinigami. Meanwhile, 13 Shinigami has also gained ground and is now in 5th place after overtaking Speedensure, who is now in 6th place after passing Laserlost. Electric Mary and Nukembakum are now in 10th place after overtaking TGX Midnight. 10K 704 has moved up to 12th place, parsing MYST 149. As a result, MYST 149 has moved up to 13th place after overtaking Hugged03. K 704 has advanced to 11th place, surpassing TGX Midnight. A tight competition is underway for the 20th spot between Niaib and VD39 in a Porsche 911-997 GT3 RSR and Jrin 1 and Super Lacroix driving a Dodge Viper GT2cc. Deplorableeple has advanced to 21p, surpassing Niaib and VD39. Speed and Sheer in the Nissan 350Z GT300 is embroiled in a battle for the 6th position with Laserlost in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Keep an eye on this intense tussle. Bobardo, Electric Mary, and Nukembakum are locked in a fierce battle for the 9th position. Bobardo is behind the wheel of an Aston Martin DBRS 9, while Electric Mary and Nukembakum are maneuvering a Nissan 350Z GT300. Tolgorgan in the Ferrari F430 GTC is vying for position 24 with Zivial and Surayanbot in the Cadillac CTSV. It's a tight battle back there. Obelixamax and Meyer are closely contesting the 8th position, with Bobardo also in the mix. Zivial and Surayanbot have made progress, advancing to 23rd and overtaking Tolgorgan. Meanwhile, Luke Runs has gained ground, now sitting in 25th after overtaking Niaib and VD39. Okyoki 3 is making an impressive move, closing in on Niaib and VD39, reducing the gap by 2.3. Okyoki 3 is making a strong move, narrowing the gap by 7.1 seconds as they pursue Niaib and VD39. Meanwhile, Fafamaker has jumped to 3rd place after overtaking 81,792. Exciting developments in the race. Bobardo in the Aston Martin DBRS 9, Electric Mary, and Nukembakum in the Nissan 350Z GT300 are fiercely contesting the 9th position. Exciting battle shaping up there. Einflugnergerus has advanced to 14p, passing Hugt 03. They are both competing for that position with Einflugnergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc and Hugt 03 in a Gillet Vertigo. Additionally, Deplorableeple has made significant progress, reaching 20p after overtaking Jrin 1 and Super Lacroix. Zivial and Surayanbot are locked in a tight battle with Tolgorgan for the 23rd position. Zivial and Surayanbot are maneuvering their Cadillac CTSV, while Tolgorgan is holding on with a Ferrari F430 GTZ. Speed and Sheer and Laserlost are neck and neck for the 6th position, with Speed and Sheer in a Nissan 350Z GT300 and Laserlost in a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Romance and Deplorableeple are duking it out for 19th place, with Romance in a Nissan 350Z GT300 and Deplorableeple in an Aston Martin DBRS 9. Tolgorgan has made a move up to 23rd, overtaking Zivial and Surayanbot. TGX Midnight and MYST 149 continue their battle for 12th place. Einfach Nergerus has made an impressive move to 14th, overtaking Hugged 03. Now Einfach Nergerus and Hugged 03 are in a heated battle for the 14th position. The gap between 81,792 and Fafamaker is now down to 2.1. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Viper GT2cc are neck and neck with Kamikaze 38 from Team Wine and Midnight Runners, who's handling a Ferrari F430 GTC, all vying for the 21st position. Kamikaze 38 has advanced to 21p, successfully overtaking Drin 1 and Super Lacroix. Bobardo in the Aston Martin DBRS9 is locked in a tight battle with Electric Mary and Nikembakim, both driving the Nissan 350Z GT300 for the 9th position. TGX Midnight in the Gillet Vertigo and MYST 149 in the Spiker C8 Spider GT2 are engaged in a tight battle for 12th place. Keep an eye on their maneuvering as they navigate the track. Duvdad and Rizaldi Adhar are making moves, advancing to 24p by overtaking Zidiel and Surayan Bot. Kamikaze 38 in the Ferrari F430 GTC is mixing it up with Drin 1 and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Viper GT2cc for 21st position. Meanwhile, Duvdad and Rizaldi Adhar in the Aston Martin DBRS9 are locked in a tense battle with Zidiel and Surayan Bot in the Cadillac CTSV for 24th place. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are in a tight tussle, competing for the 22nd place. Drin 1 is maneuvering a Dodge Viper GT2cc while Super Lacroix is piloting a Ferrari F430 GTC. Tolgorgan is making moves, climbing up to 22p by overtaking Drin 1 and Super Lacroix. MD 162 and Amy are in a heated battle for 17p. MD 162 is in a Jaguar XKR GT3, while Buxizero is driving a C Cupra GT. Tolgorgan, Drin 1, and Super Lacroix are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 22nd position. Tolgorgan is piloting a Ferrari F430 GTC, while Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are maneuvering Dodge Viper GT2cc. Sidriq of Team Gear Shifters has been overtaken by Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings, who closed the gap by 2.1 seconds. Sixer, MD162, and Amy are currently locked in a heated battle for the 16th position. Sixer is behind the wheel of an Aston Martin DBRS9, while MD162 and Amy are both piloting a Jaguar XKR GT3. Electric Mary and Nikenbakken have surged to 9th place, successfully passing MYST149. In turn, MYST149 has advanced to 10th, overtaking TGX Midnight, who now holds 11th place after passing Bobardo. MD162 is in 14p, and Amy is now in 14p, having overtaken Buxizero. Buxizero has moved up to 15p, overtaking Bobardo. Deplorableeple is now in 25p after dropping 6 positions. Romance has made a move to 18p, passing Kamikaze 38. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 has moved up to 19p by overtaking Tolgorgan. Miaib and VD39 are making a strong push, reducing the gap to Luke Runs by 14.2. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple has advanced to 24p, overtaking Duffdad and Rizaldi Adhar. The competition is heating up. Speed and Sheer is now in 5th place after overtaking Laserlost. Laserlost has moved up to 6th after overtaking 13 Shinigami. Miaib and VD39 have advanced to 25th place, overtaking Duffdad and Rizaldi Adhar. MYST149 is making a strong move, narrowing the gap to 13 Shinigami by 9.1. Obelixamax and Meyer have advanced to 7p, passing Electric Mary and Nikenbakken. Electric Mary and Nikenbakken have climbed to 8p, overtaking 13 Shinigami. Tolgorgan, Drin 1, and Super Lacroix are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 20th position. Tolgorgan is behind the wheel of a Ferrari F430 GTC, while Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are both maneuvering Dodge Viper GT2CCs. Fafamaker has moved up to 1p, overtaking Cedric. Neo Texum has taken the lead, passing Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings to secure the first position. Speed and Sheer has made a move to 2nd place, overtaking 81,792. Meanwhile, 81,792 has also advanced to 3rd place by overtaking Fafamaker. Obelixamax and Meyer have made a significant move, now at 4p after overtaking Electric Mary and Nikenbakken. Electric Mary and Nikenbakken have also gained ground, moving up to 5p by surpassing 81,792. Additionally, 13 Shinigami has advanced to 8p by overtaking Laserlost. Hugged 03 has advanced to 12th place, passing MD162 and Amy. MD162 and Amy have progressed to 13th place, overtaking Buxizero. Buxizero has moved up to 14th place, overtaking Bobardo. 10K 704 has significantly closed the gap on Einverknergeris by 30.2 units. Hogged 03 from Team Navgum Kings has managed to climb up to 11p, overtaking Laserlost. And once again, 10K 704 is making a strong move towards Einverknergeris, closing the gap by 30.2. Deplorably has advanced to 22p, surpassing Drin 1 and Super Lacroix. Dovdad and Rizaldiadhar have advanced to 24p, surpassing Drin 1 and Super Lacroix. It's a tight tussle for 24p between Dovdad and Rizaldiadhar in the Aston Martin DBRS 9 and Drin 1 and Super Lacroix in the Dodge Viper GT2cc. Siddiq is making gains, closing in on Speedensure by 2.5. A fierce battle for 7th place between Shinigami and Fafamaker is heating up, with Buxizra and Bobardo also duking it out for 14th place. It's all action out there. It's an intense battle between Buxizro in the C Cupra GT and Bobardo in the Aston Martin DBRS 9 for 14th place. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 and Tolgorgon are locked in a tight duel for 19th place. "13 Shinigami and Fafamaker are locked in a tight battle for 7th place, both driving high-performance GT cars. It's a thrilling showdown as they vie for position on the track. Fafamaker has made a solid move, advancing to 7p after overtaking 13 Shinigami. "81,792 is making a strong move, closing in on Electric Mary and New Kambokum, reducing the gap by 2.1 seconds. TGX Midnight makes an impressive move, overtaking for cars to secure the 6th position. AITY 1792 climbs up to 3rd place after overtaking Fafamaker. Meanwhile, Fafamaker advances to 4th position, overtaking 13 Shinigami. Laserlost has overtaken 4 cars, now in 7p. Laserlost now in 7p, overtaking Speedensure. Hogged 03 up to 9p, overtaking Obelixamarx and Meyer. Einverknergeris has advanced to 14th place, surpassing 10K 704. However, 10K 704 has reclaimed the position, now in 15th place, moving past MD 162 and Amy. "81,792 and Fafamaker are neck and neck for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, Suxer is making moves, closing in on MD 162 and Amy by 2.2. On another front, Romance is gaining ground on Buxizro, narrowing the gap by 3.1. Zithiel and Surianbot are making a significant gain, closing in on Tolgorgon by 35.3. Meanwhile, 81,792 from Team Blue Star and 13 Shinigami are locked in a fierce battle for 4P, with a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 and a Panos Abruzzi GT2 respectively. TGX Midnight is making some ground, closing the gap on 13 Shinigami by 2.1. Electric Mary and Nukenbakken in the Nissan 350Z GT300 are fiercely contesting the 11th position against Bobardo in the Aston Martin DBRS 9. It's a heated battle as they jockey for position. Sidric has taken the lead, surpassing Neo Texan. They are now engaged in a tight battle for the top spot. Shinigami has made a move up to 4P, successfully overtaking 81,792. Laserlost is making moves, closing in on TGX Midnight by 4.1 units. Meanwhile, Dovdad and Rizaldiad Har have gained ground, overtaking Zivial and Sarayanbot to move up to 23P. Currently, they are locked in a battle with Zivial and Sarayanbot for that position. Exciting developments on the track. Oberleixemax and Meyer are now in 8th place, passing Electric Mary and Nukenbakken. Meanwhile, Electric Mary and Nukenbakken have advanced to 9th place, overtaking Bobardo. Additionally, Bobardo has moved up to 10th place, surpassing TGX Midnight. Amy in the MD 162 is making a move, rapidly closing in on Hoped 03 from Team Nafgum Kings, shrinking the gap by 30.6. Zivial and Sarayanbot are neck and neck with Dring 1 and Super Lacroix in a tight battle for 24th place, driving a Cadillac CTSV and Dodge Viper GT2cc respectively. Laserlost is making a move, closing in on 13 Shinigami, narrowing the gap by 2.3. TGX Midnight in the Gillet Vertigo and MYST1 for 9 in the Spiker C8 Spider GT2 are currently battling it out for 11th place. Niaib, VD39, and Luke Runs are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 26th position. Niaib and VD39 are piloting the Porsche 911-997 GT3 RSR, while Luke Runs is behind the wheel of an Aston Martin DBRS 9. Luke Runs has made a significant move, advancing to 26p by overtaking Niaib and VD39. Ziviel and Surayanbot are locked in a tussle with Drin 1 and Super Lacroix for the 24th position. Ziviel and Surayanbot are piloting a Cadillac CTSV, while Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are handling a Dodge Viper GT2cc. TGX Midnight and MYST149 are locked in a battle for the 11th position. TGX Midnight is in a Gillet Vertigo, while MYST149 is piloting a Spiker C8 Spider GT2 R. Apex Racer 22 has taken over 7p from Speed Demon 44. MYST149 and Einverknergerus are locked in a tight battle for 12p. Both drivers are pushing hard in their Spiker C8 Spider GT2 R and Dodge Viper GT2cc, respectively. Thirteen Shinigami and Laserlost are fiercely competing for the 5th position. 13 Shinigami is piloting a Panhard Abruzzi GT2, while Laserlost holds the wheel of a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Speed and Sheer has made a slick move, taking over 13 Shinigami for the 6th position. The battle for 6th place is getting heated between Speed and Sheer in a Nissan 350Z GT 313 Shinigami in a Panhard Abruzzi GT2. MYST149 and Einverknergerus are fiercely battling for the 12th position, with MYST149 in the Spiker C8 Spider GT2 R and Einverknergerus in the Dodge Viper GT2cc. TGX Midnight makes a great move up to 10p, passing MYST149. MYST149 responds, overtaking Einverknergerus to claim 11p. Einverknergerus seizes 12p from Hugged 03. FireMaker from Team FAF has made a solid move, advancing to 2p by overtaking Cedric from Team COD. Meanwhile, MD162 and Amy are making gains, with Amy closing in on Bobardo by reducing the gap by 2.4 seconds. Additionally, Buxizero has progressed to 16p by overtaking 10K Manine 704. Romans makes a move to 19p, passing Kamikaze 38. Kamikaze 38 secures 20p, overtaking Vtolgorgon. Vtolgorgon advances to 21p, overtaking Duffdad and Rizaldiad Har. Currently, Deplorableeple has advanced to 24p, surpassing Duffdad and Rizaldiad Har. Luke Runs is making significant progress, decreasing the gap to Dufdad and Resuldiadhar by 7.9. TGX Midnight makes a slick move to take 9th place from 13 Shinigami. Meanwhile, MYST149 and Einfricknergerus are locked in a tense duel for 11th place. It's the Spiker versus the Dodge Viper in this battle for position. Hub03 is closing in on 13 Shinigami, reducing the gap by 2.9. Niaib and VD39 are also gaining on Luke Runs, narrowing the gap by 3.5. Hey there YKCB, welcome back to the racetrack. Glad to have you back with us for some high-speed action. Let's buckle up and enjoy the race together. Fafamaker and Sidreek are in a fierce battle for 2P. TGX Midnight and MYST149 are also going head-to-head for 9P. With TGX Midnight in a Gillet Vertigo and MYST149 in a Spiker C8 Spider GT2, our Niaib and VD39 are making moves, closing the gap by 2.1 seconds on Luke Runs. The race is heating up. Sidreek has made a bold move to take over 2P from Fafamaker. They are now locked in a fierce battle for the 2nd position. Fafamaker skillfully overtakes Sidreek from Team COD and secures the 2nd position. The battle for 2P between Fafamaker and Sidreek continues to heat up. Fafamaker is making an impressive move, closing the gap on Neo-Texan by 16.4. Keep an eye on that race dynamic. $81,792 has advanced to 2P, surpassing Fafamaker. Meanwhile, there's an engaging battle for 5P between Laserlost in a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 and Speedenshire in a Nissan 350Z GT300. Sidreek is closing in on Speedenshire, reducing the gap by 18.0. Speedenshire has overtaken Sidreek, moving up to 2P. Sidreek is not giving up, closing the gap by 18.0. TGX Midnight is closing in on MYST149, reducing the gap by 16.7. However, MYST149 has managed to move up to position 8, overtaking TGX Midnight. It's getting intense. Buxizero has advanced to 15P, overtaking Einfricknergerus. AITY 1792 and Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings are locked in a fierce battle for the 6th position. Zivial and Surianbot are rapidly gaining on Tolgorgan, shortening the gap by 13.4. Meanwhile, AITY 1792 and Fafamaker are locked in a battle for 6th place. AITY 1792 advances to 6p, passing Fafamaker. A battle ensues between AITY 1792 and Fafamaker for 6p. Deplorably Bull climbs to 22p, surpassing Drin 1 and Super Lacroix. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are making a strong push, gaining on Zivial and Surianbot by 11.0. Laserlost is closing in on TGX Midnight, reducing the gap by 2.2. Bobardo, MD 162, and Amy are engaged in a tight battle for 13p, with Bobardo in an Aston Martin DBRS 9, and MD 162 and Amy driving a Jaguar XKR GT3. Hugged03 and Bobardo are scrapping for 12p, with Hugged03 piloting the Gillet Vertigo and Bobardo in the Aston Martin DBRS 9. Einfach Nerdris has advanced to 15p, surpassing Buxizero. The two are currently locked in a duel for the 15th position, with Einfach Nerdris behind the wheel of a Dodge Viper GT2cc and Buxizero commanding a C Cupra GT. Speedenshire and Sidric are fighting for the 2nd spot, with Speedenshire in a Nissan 350Z GT300 and Sidric in a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Laserlost is closing in on TGX Midnight, reducing the gap by 2.8. Hugged03 has made a move to 12th place, overtaking Bobardo. Sidric has advanced to 2nd place, overtaking Speedenshire. Meanwhile, NYST149 has climbed to 7th place, passing Fafamaker. There's a tight battle going on between Hugged03 in a Gillet Vertigo and Bobardo in an Aston Martin DBRS 9 for the 12th position. Hugged03, MD 162, and Amy are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 13th position. Hugged03 is piloting a Gillet Vertigo, while MD 162 and Amy are both behind the wheel of a Jaguar XKR GT3. AITY 1792 and Fafamaker are fiercely competing for the 6th position on the track. Buxizero and 10K-70 are fiercely contesting the 16th position. Buxizero is in a Seat Cupra GT, while 10K-70 is piloting an Aston Martin DBRS 9. AITY 1792 is now in 4th place, surpassing Obelix Marks and Meyer. Fafamaker has moved up to 6th place, overtaking Electric Mary and Newcambocken. Additionally, Drin 1 and Super Lacroix have advanced to 24th place, passing Zidiel and Surianbot. Laserlost is on the move, overtaking 5 cars to secure the 5th position. Now TGX Midnight has also made a move, taking over Speed and Sheer for 6th place. MD 162 and Amy have both moved up to 12p, overtaking Haupt 03. Haupt 03 has advanced to 13p, overtaking Einfach Nergerus. Einfach Nergerus has moved up to 14p, overtaking MYST 149. Sixer is making moves, now up to 17th place after overtaking Bucksize Row. MYST 149 and 10K-70 are fiercely battling for the 15th position, with Tolgorgan making an impressive move to claim the 20th spot from Kamikars 38. Deplorably Bull has advanced to position 19, surpassing Ramos. Tolgorgan is making a rapid move, reducing the gap to Kamikars 38 by 10.4. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix are making a move, reducing the gap to Tolgorgan by 6.0. Speed and Sheer advances to 6p, overtaking TGX Midnight. Obelixamarx and Meyer also make gains, moving up to 8p by overtaking 13 Shinigami. $10K-70 overtakes Einfach Nergerus, snatching 12th place. Meanwhile, Einfach Nergerus fights back, overtaking Haupt 03. The battle for 13th is heating up between Einfach Nergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc and Haupt 03 in a Gillet Vertigo. Einfach Nergerus and Haupt 03 are locked in a battle for 13th place, with Einfach Nergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc and Haupt 03 in a Gillet Vertigo. Meanwhile, Sixer has made a move up to 16th place, overtaking MD 162 and Amy. Bucksize Row is gaining on MD 162 and Amy, reducing the gap by 32.6. Laserlost is closing in on Fafamaker, narrowing the gap by 2.1. Electric Mary and Nikembakum are reeling in 13 Shinigami, closing the gap by 2.1. The battle for 22p is heating up between Kamikars 38 and Tolgorgan. $81,792 and Fafamaker are locked in a tight battle for the 3rd position. 81,792 and Fafamaker are in a heated battle for the third position. Speed Ensure makes a move up to 6p, overtaking TGX Midnight. Both drivers are locked in a battle for that position. Electric Mary and Nikembakam also progress to 9p, overtaking 13 Shinigami. Marks and Meyer have made a great move, surpassing TGX Midnight to secure the 7th position. It's a tight tussle between them. Additionally, 13 Shinigami has climbed up to 9th place after overtaking Electric Mary and Nikembakam. Bobardo is now in the 10th position after overtaking TGX Midnight. Einfagnergerus has moved up to 12th place by overtaking 10K Manin 704. Sixer is making significant gains, closing in on Hoped 03 by 6.6 seconds. Meanwhile, MYST149 has climbed to 13th place after overtaking 10K Manin 704. The battle for position continues to heat up. Thirteen Shinigami, Electric Mary, and Nikembakam are locked in a tight battle for 8th place. 13 Shinigami is piloting the Panos Abruzzi GT2, while Electric Mary and Nikembakam are behind the wheel of a Nissan 350Z GT300. Duvdad and Wizaldiadhar are making gains on Romans, closing the gap by 6.6. Meanwhile, Kamikaze 38 is narrowing in on Deplorableeple, reducing the gap by 9.5. Romans has advanced to 19p, overtaking Duvdad and Wizaldiadhar. TGX Midnight in the Gillet Vertigo is dueling Einfagnergerus in the Dodge Viper GT2cc for 11th place. Meanwhile, 10K Manin 704 in the Aston Martin DBRS9 and Bucks Row in the C Cupra GT are locked in a battle for 15th position. Drin 1 and Super Lacroix have made impressive progress, advancing to 23rd place, overtaking Zivial and Surianbot. MYST149 has advanced to 12p, surpassing MD162 and Amy. MD162 and Amy have moved up to 13p, overtaking Bobardo. 10K Manin 704 has ascended to 15p, overtaking Bucks Row. Thirteen Shinigami in the Panos Abruzzi GT2 is battling it out with Electric Mary and Nikembakam in the Nissan 350Z GT300 for 8th place. It's a tight contest. "10K Manin 704 is rapidly closing in on Bobardo, reducing the gap by 6.4 seconds. Electric Mary and Nikembakam make a move to 8th place, successfully overtaking 13 Shinigami. Meanwhile, Deplorableeple, Drin 1, and Super Lacroix are locked in a tight battle for 22nd place. The Aston Martin DBRS9 and the Dodge Viper GT2cc are really going at it. Speed and Sheer, Marks, and Meyer are currently vying for 6th place. Speed and Sheer is in a Nissan 350Z GT300, while Marks and Meyer are driving a Ferrari F430 GTC. Meanwhile, Einfurt Nurturus has advanced to 9th place, overtaking TGX Midnight, who in turn moved up to 10th position by passing 13 Shinigami. MD 162 and Amy is making a move, closing in on 13 Shinigami by 30.0. Speed and Sheer, Marks, and Meyer are in a tight battle for the 6th position. Speed and Sheer with the Nissan 350Z GT300 and Marks, and Meyer with the Ferrari F430 GTC are really putting on a show. Kamikaze 38 successfully overtakes Tolgorgan, moving up to 20p. Neo Texum has been overtaken by Citric and is now in 2p. $81,792 and Fafamaker are fiercely contesting for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, Speed and Sheer has made a significant move up to 6th place, successfully overtaking Marks and Meyer. Currently, Speed and Sheer, Marks, and Meyer are locked in a tight battle for the 6th position. Citic is making a strong move on Neo Texum, reducing the gap by 9.9. Meanwhile, 81,792 is gaining ground on Citic, closing in by 18.9. Speed and Sheer is also closing in on Laserlost, reducing the gap by 5.6. $81,792 is making a strong push, closing the gap by 7.2 to Marks and Meyer. Meanwhile, Speed and Sheer is also closing in on Citric, reducing the gap by 2.1. And it looks like 81,792 is still relentlessly reeling in Marks and Meyer, now with a 7.2 gap reduction. Understood. Amy is closing in on Einfurt Nurturus, reducing the gap by 16.9. Meanwhile, Marks and Meyer have progressed to 3rd place by overtaking Speed and Sheer. Additionally, TGX Midnight is narrowing the gap to Laserlost by 4.7. Speed and Sheer has impressively grabbed the 3rd position by overtaking Marks and Meyer. The battle for third is heating up between Speed & Shear's Nissan 350Z GT300 and Obelix Marx and Meyer's Ferrari F430 GTC. Meanwhile, Einfried Mergerus, MD162, and I are in a tight duel for the 12th spot, with Einfried Mergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc, MD162 in a Jaguar XKR GT3, and me in a Jaguar XKR GT3. Obelix Marx and Meyer have advanced to third place, surpassing Speed & Shear. 81,792 is gaining on Speed & Shear, reducing the gap by 3.1 seconds. Meanwhile, MD162 and Amy are locked in a tight contest with Einfried Mergerus for 12th place. MD162 is piloting a Jaguar XKR GT3 while Einfried Mergerus is behind the wheel of a Dodge Viper GT2cc. $81,792 from Team Blue Star and Fafamaker from Team Nafgum Kings are fiercely contesting the 5th position. Meanwhile, MD162 and Amy are currently locked in a duel for 12th place, with their Jaguar XKR GT3 and Dodge Viper GT2cc respectively. Luke is on the move, closing in on Zibiel and Sir Ironbot with an impressive 30 point for second gain. $81,792 and Fafamaker are locked in a tight battle for the 5th position. $81,792 and Fafamaker are locked in a battle for 5th place. $81,792 and Fafamaker are neck and neck, battling for that 5th position. The battle for 12th place heats up as MD162 and Amy in a Jaguar XKR GT3 challenge Einfried Mergerus in a Dodge Viper GT2cc. The battle for the 4th position is heating up between Speed & Shear in the Nissan 350Z GT300 and $81,792 in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. AI Cars $81,792 and Fafamaker are locked in a duel for the 5th position. Speed & Shear and $81,792 are currently engaged in a heated battle for the 4th position. Speed & Shear is piloting a Nissan 350Z GT300, while $81,792 is behind the wheel of a Lamborghini Gallardo GT3. Fafamaker is making a solid move, climbing to 5P by overtaking Speed & Shear. The battle between the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 and the Nissan 350Z GT300 is heating up. Fafamaker in the Lamborghini Gallardo GT3 and Speed & Shear in the Nissan 350Z GT300 are engaging in an intense battle for the 5th position. Both drivers are demonstrating great skill and determination as they vie for the advantage. The race is heating up as Speed Ensure overtakes Fafamaker, moving up to 5th place. Meanwhile, MD 162 and Amy are battling it out with Einfikner Jaris for the 12th position. It's a tight competition with MD 162 and Amy in a Jaguar XKR GT3 and Einfikner Jaris driving a Dodge Viper GT2cc. Cedric has taken the lead from Neo Texan, while Fafamaker has made a move to grab 5th place from Speed Ensure. Meanwhile, Einfikner Jaris in a Dodge Viper GT2cc and Bo Bardo in an Aston Martin DBRS9 are fiercely competing for the 13th position. Laserlost is making gains on Electric Mary and Nikenbakken, closing the gap by 2.0. Meanwhile, NYST149 has climbed to 9p, passing TGX Midnight. TGX Midnight has made a swift move, advancing to 9p after overtaking NYST149. $81,792 has made a strong move up to 3p, overtaking Obelixamarx and Meyer. There's a tight battle between them for the 3rd position. Meanwhile, Obelixamarx and Meyer and Fafamaker are in a close fight for 4p. It's a Lamborghini versus Ferrari showdown. Welcome back, Adam_GT3. Good to have you back in the race car spectating squad. Let's enjoy some high-speed action together. Racing car dash symbol.